In his first week as Scotland's First Minister, Humza Yousaf is already causing a lot of trouble, and now he's facing absolute chaos inside the Scottish Parliament. Yep, it's only week one. Yep, the leader of the SNP, the Scotland's First Minister, the new First Minister, Humza, is, we already did a couple of videos earlier on his idiotic new policies, extreme net zero measures, his obsession with the second Scottish referendum, despite the fact that the opinion polls show the exact opposite of what the appetite is in Scotland across the country. That aside, he hasn't had a good easy few days because it's just like his predecessor, Nicola Sturgeon. He has to deal with a lot of protesters, left, right, and centre. You've got obviously the feminist movement, the women's rights movement. You've got now the climate activists. Everyone's basically targeting him. We have a video I'm going to show you in a second of what happened inside the chamber. These footage from the Scottish Parliament during the first session of the FMQs, the first minister's basically question time. So what happened here was they kept interrupting the session. The security were all over the place, clearly, because every time they dragged someone out or arrested them or whatever, they kicked them out, another person stood up. Let's go to the video.
Question number one, I call Douglas Ross.
Thank you very much, President.
We will suspend business at this point.
Temporarily.
I found myself in the bizarre place that I was actually hoping there might be another intervention from the gallery just to stop that long rant from Humza Yousaf that didn't address the question at all, because I specifically asked... Here they go.
It's fun. Every time, well, either obviously Douglas Ross or Humza Yousaf stood up to talk, they kept interrupting. They did allow Humza to have a long rant before they interrupted him, though.
We will suspend...
Clearly, Humza Yousaf had a script prepared there. He read it ad nauseum. And I'll try and continue if you want to try and continue, Presiding Officer, because Humza Yousaf read out a script specifically about an independence minister within his government.
I think I will have to suspend Mr Ross, unfortunately. We will suspend business.
I don't get it. I'm now criticising security in the Scottish Parliament. How hard is it to identify all of them and drag them out? It's not. It shouldn't be that hard.
And he doesn't just have to take it from me. I know he can't see the faces behind him, but we can. We can see the reaction of his backbenchers to his contribution here.
What? Why are they actually staying? I can't actually hear.
We will suspend.
They're eco-militants, by the way.
We will resume. And I call Douglas Ross.
Thank you very much, Presiding Officer.
We will suspend.
We'll suspend every 2 seconds.
So can I suggest we just suspend for a few more minutes and we enable our colleagues in security to see what can be done in that regard? Thank you.
They keep standing up and say, Humza Yousaf, First Minister. You know what they want, by the way, these protesters? Because you have different type of groups of protesters outside Scottish Parliament and they crashed the session. They don't think Humza Yousaf and the SNP administration are net zero enough. Yeah. You know, these people who are running Scotland right now, the SNP government, are one of the most extreme radical net zeroites, I call them, or net zeroists. These people are going to destroy the lives of Scottish people in order to reach their net zero targets by 2030. Yet at the same time, the eco-hippie militants are still protesting against the Humza Yousaf's government because it's still not good enough for them. It's still not enough. When are they going to go to India and China to protest? Still waiting for that. Why can't you guys and Greta, your best friend, get on a plane? Oh, you can't get planes. Get on some sort of ship or whatever. You can walk or cycle to China and protest there. See what they're going to do to you. Or Saudi Arabia. That would be nice as well. It's nice weather these days in Saudi. Anyway, this is the reality of what's going to happen now. Because even if you do implement the far left crazy policies, it's still not going to be satisfactory to a lot of these militants because they don't really care about climate or the environment. It's an excuse because they're power-grabbing, hungry, greedy people with the big money, green lobby money behind it, and they have a far wider ideology and agenda. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.